up? And welcome back to Save Before Quitting. I'm Ant. Right here we have the guy, the man, the myth, the wonder, the creme de la creme, the ivory to my ebony.
Jesus. I can take the sock off my light. There it is. There's the ivory. There's the ivory right there.
That is Chris.
I'm Chris.
Way to live up to everything I said.
Hi.
As you all know, save letter B number 4 quitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
Titty.
Yes, the acronym is Titty. Welcome to the Titty Gang. If you're watching this, you're an honorary member of the Titty Gang, but if you want to be an official member of the Titty Gang, you should join our Discord. Join the Discord. We have a lot of fun in there. Up-to-date gaming news, up-to-date on what people are playing. It's a one-stop shop of gaming nerdy goodness.
And speaking of shop, you can shop at savebeforequitting.com. Fully spelled
Chris
out.
Showed up to work today.
Like that little segue right there.
Oh,
I showed
good.
up for work because I ain't got anything else left to do.
Damn. Save Before Quitting, all the way spelled out, .com for any of you who want to shop, get that merch goodness. Save Before Quitting, all the way spelled out, at gmail.com. If you want to send us an email. We still do that in the good old year 2026. Ooh.
Little sticker action. There's a little Save Before Quitting sticker you can get.
You can get that sticker, you can get this hat. This is nerdy gamer people on the other side. I don't want to turn it around right now because I don't feel like taking off my headphones. But trust me. You have no reason to not trust me.
You could go see for yourself.
There you go. Unless you've never watched this and you don't know me, so I guess you have a lot of reason to not trust me. But it benefits us for me to tell you the truth. What else? We have a Patreon. We put up a new one recently in the last couple of weeks, so go check it out. That, along with a docket of a whole bunch of Patreons we've done, where it's similar to this, but more about our lives and us as individuals coming together to tell some funny stories, heartwarming stories, horrific stories, all the above. And still some gaming in there.
Still some gaming. And then also some behind the scenes stuff too. If you're interested in that, we do the news every single week, and that we'll have a couple of segments from the news plugged in later in this episode. You can see all the slides that we look at that are made by our lovely Ant over here over on our Patreon every single week. You can see what we're talking about, and it's a good time. He puts a little love and effort into those slideshows for us so that we can get the information to you, the best and the best of the best. Sir.
I do what I do for you, the people.
And I think that's everything. I think that's all the shilling. No, it isn't. We have one more thing to shill. This is Editor Chris back from the Shadow Realm to tell you about our sponsor for this video, Marvel Strike Force. Marvel Strike Force is where you build your dream Marvel squad. I'm talking Spider-Man, Iron Man, Doctor Doom, Wolverine, all on the same team if you want, with a turn-based combat RPG system where your positioning and your team synergy matters, and if you mess up, yeah, you feel it. You can jump into Alliance Wars, take on massive raid bosses, and unlock new characters constantly. No two teams play the same. Support us by using our QR code right here or the link in the description below to build your squad, and tell us in the comments down below who you pick to be a part of your squad. But yeah,
shield to our heart's content. So, with all that being said, Chris, what did you play this week?
This week, as in this year, because we haven't uploaded for a bit, technically. This is the first episode of the new year, new me. I'm playing the same games. I'm playing the same shit over and over again. I've been playing a lot of Slay the Spire recently, because I have the Downfall mod that pretty much adds it so you can play as the bad guys and shit, which is pretty cool. But there's also a extra character that you can play as that's like one of the good guys that you can add in, and I finally slayed the Spire a few times with him, got to the next level where you can like make it so you're it's harder the next time around, and you keep going, and like it's like level 1, level 2. So I'm on level 2 right now with that character, which feels good. It is funny that I'm there with that one, and I haven't gotten there yet with the main base game's last character. Just don't vibe with that character that much, so it's not really something that I do.
Right.
Other than that, I started my 12th playthrough of Cyberpunk 2077.
Because of course you did.
Oh, reliable. You know, sometimes you just need some nostalgia, not even nostalgia. It's just you need some good times from. It's my comfort food. You know, life's been lifing as of late, so I needed something to get back into. So I started a new playthrough of that. It's been fun. It was funny because if you know, there's a certain mission where you meet up with a character by the name of Meredith Stout. And after you do what she no, she ain't that short. She's pretty nice.
Short and stout.
She ain't short nor stout. She is very nice. And she's very nice after you help her out, and she invites you to the No-Tell Motel.
Bow, chicka, bow, wow.
And you have a nice little scene with her. I was in Discord with my girlfriend last night. I'm like, oh, do you want to see the first sex scene that you get in the game? And she was like, excuse me? Rightfully so.
Stout woman.
Yeah, and I was like, check this out. This is the No-Tell Motel. And I walk in, I'm like streaming it to her via Discord. And I walk into the room, and this woman's sitting on the bed. She got like nipple pasties on and shit. And there's this giant situation on the side of the bed that she's about to use. And I'm also playing female V, not that it matters because it's also there if you play male V, but whatever. So the scene happens, and you know, I'm just like sitting there, and like I've seen this 11 times prior because you know, I've played this game a lot. So I'm just watching her reaction on Discord, and it's just like, oh. Like it's literally that the whole time, and then at the end of it, you receive a weapon, which is that large device. It's like Surfalis something, whatever, and it's a giant. This is an adult show, dildo of a white penis, because that's relevant because there's one that you can find somewhere else that is funny.
Of a white penis.
It's a white penis. Remember that. But whenever you equip it as your melee weapon, your controller is constantly vibrating.
Of course it is.
And it doesn't turn off the vibration the whole time.
Why wouldn't it?
There is, if you miss out on this, and let's say that you don't help out Miss Stout and you actually go against her, you lose the opportunity to get that, obviously. But if you go up in the mountains, there's like a crazy man on the side of the mountain that you can beat up. And he has the bigger version of that, which is well, I don't know, but I think he's going through some cyber psychosis or something, and he starts hitting you with it, and you kill him or knock him out, and then you get it, and it's a double the length one that is black.
Cyber psychosis sounds like an excuse if someone walked in on you in the act.
Yeah,
like, cyber psychosis. I don't fucking know.
Ironically, I did get to a part where that's relevant too in the game, but there's a bigger, blacker one. And you know, if you ever played Cards Against Humanity, there's that, and I think it's like Surfalis 9000 or something like that. So you know, it's over 9000.
Over 9,000 that's definitely the truth.
Yeah. So that was fun to experience with her. But mainly, other than that, there's been a few here and there that we've been playing. It Takes Two together, her and I. Nice. Ironically, we were talking with my cousin and his girlfriend, who are also playing it, and it was funny because this was like the night before we got back into it. They're like, "Did you get to the bees yet?" And we're like, "Oh yeah, we just got to the hive." Like blah blah blah. Like, yeah, we're at the bees, and we didn't realize that they were talking about the boss, which is fucking so difficult for someone, because in that section the guy character gets like this little bottle cap that shoots out like orange goo. That's your whole entire purpose as the guy character, shoot out the orange goo, and then the girl character has to aim and shoot the goo and it explodes. Like that's like the tag team mechanic there, right?
Gotcha.
And not to, make any assumptions, but a lot of women don't really play third person or first person shooters on controllers or in general. So my cousin's girlfriend was having a very hard time with it because you have to aim with your right analog stick with the camera and then also shoot and whatnot. And the next night we hopped on to play more and we experienced that firsthand. And boy, oh boy, was there a crash out. There was a huge crash out after we died multiple times together. And like, there was one point where I was like, just let me have your controller. You can do mine. Cause like, in all justification, they gave the woman character, your camera is gone.
Yeah, you just disappeared as well. Here we go with this shit.
Show on stream. All right, there we go. I don't remember what I was saying. In all justification, the character that the ability that the female character gets is so much more difficult than the guy's character. Because the guy's character, you're just shooting goo. You just shooting goo, man. That's it. And she's got to aim and hit that goo. We shoot goo. So I was like, just hand me your controller. You could shoot goo. I can shoot. Shooting goo.
We shoot goo.
We shoot goo. Honestly, it might be. But like that's the whole thing. I'm like, so like one part we handed the controller over, and then we got to the boss fight, and Jesus Christ, was this boss fight the thing that just like ended it? Like we went to sleep. We were just like done with it. We tried it the next morning though, and we had a little powwow before we started doing the fight. We were like, okay, so this is what we have to do. We need to take out the bees. Then we have to take out the bees that are protecting the queen as a shield. Then I need to go around. I need to goo on the bee's butt and the back of her head. Then you got to shoot the back of her butt and the back of her head, but there can't be a bee shield. There's a whole like order of operations with this. And I'm like, also, I have to be distracting the bees on the ground so that you can go around and shoot her in the back and give her the back shot. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's a whole like way that we finally do it. And it's
back
great.
Shots and goo. I get it.
Back shots and goo. Better podcast title.
Way better podcast title.
But we beat it. And then we're pretty much close to the end. We just did the infamous elephant scene. If you have heard anything about It Takes Two, there's a scene, spoiler alert, skip like 10-15 seconds ahead if you don't want to hear it, where you go for your daughter's favorite toy and you have a plan to kill it, which is the stuffed elephant, and because you want to make her cry, and that's what you think the solution to like not being the dolls is anymore. Like she cries on you and then you're free from the curse. So you literally chase this little elephant down. You pull her from a claw machine and drop her into the bucket, and her leg gets stuck. So then you and your partner have to go spam and pull her down, and her leg gets ripped the fuck off.
Damn.
And she's like this little cute elephant, like, oh my god, it's to be so bad. And then you need to drag her body while she's leaking stuffing out of her leg across the floor to push her off the edge to kill her. And then she starts crawling away, and you have to keep crawling again. And then she knocks over some shit where like a knitting needle goes into her ear and pins her to the ground. And she's like, oh no, my ear is stuck. And the guy character is like, oh, she's lying to us. Keep pulling. And we keep pulling, and we spam again, and you rip her fucking ear off.
Yeah. And
then she's like, oh, everything's going fuzzy. And you're like, holy shit, what are we doing right now? And then she gets to the edge, and you literally push her off the fucking edge to kill her.
Right.
And it doesn't work. That's not the end of the game, and there's more shit to do. So we're just like, I'm just sitting there like,
killed an elephant.
Like, I'm just staring at like the screen. I'm like, what the fuck? That was so fucking dark. Like, why the fuck did we just do that shit? Because it didn't do shit.
That's funny though.
But it's so good. I love Hazelight. Hazelight makes the best games. There's a part of me that wants to get her to play the one that we started, Split Fiction, at some point, but I don't know how well that's gonna go, to be honest with you, with the way that this one's going.
Split Fiction seemed very like a level up from It Takes Two.
Very much. I don't think that the skill gap is like too much different, to be honest, but like it's still like there's gonna be a lot of parts where I'm sure crash out will happen. So we got past that. We're past that portion, so we're good-ish at the moment.
Past that stage as a couple.
Yeah, we're past that at the moment. We'll see what happens. We're at the next portion where we gotta like put some letter together or whatever.
Mhm.
But and then I guess the main one that I've been playing is Dead Cells. Cause
Oh yeah.
the Steam sale happened, the Steam New Year sale, and I bought the base version of Dead Cells, and I was playing it for a little bit, and I really liked it. And then I started streaming it a little bit, and I was like, man, I really like this. Like, this is like a good time. Like, it's fun because it's referencing other games, and like the actual gameplay itself is really fun. The loop is good. Like, I love all of this. So then I bought the rest of the DLC, and like I've been just I gotta look how many hours I have. Let me look real quick on my Steam. I currently have 28.4 hours in this game, and I bought it like 2 weeks ago. Like, I'm just
that shit sucks you in, man.
it is so good. I've been playing it on Twitch a lot on Wednesdays when we do our Wednesday streams. A little bit earlier in the day sometimes, and then we're gonna get back to Resident Evil 4. I swear, we gotta finish that fucking game before the new one comes out. But yeah, this game is like almost taken over my shit. Like, I just loved it. I just got to the new DLC location. I forget which DLC it is. Rise of the Giant, I think that's the one. So I just got to that area, and it's been so much. I don't think that's actually the newest one now that I'm looking at the dates that shit came out. I know the Castlevania, it might be Queen of the Sea. I don't know. I got to some area and I've been doing shit, which is fun. And to the point where our lovely follower CLD has bought it himself and is now also playing the game. So we're influencing people.
Let me just say how happy I am that y'all are playing Dead Cells now.
Yeah, I think I'm farther than you are now, which is the crazy part.
You got to be now.
Yeah, you got to get that Steam Deck out, dust it off, brother.
I don't even have it on Steam Deck. I have it on Switch.
Oh, really? Shit.
I got it. So, I mean, it's the same game.
Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah.
But yeah, I got it on Switch. And I could not put that game down when I was playing it all the time.
I feel you. I am right there with you. Like, I don't think I wouldn't say it's a perfect game by any means, but it is damn near close. Like, it is just, there's so much replayability. You always want to go back for another run, and like, it feels different each run you go to, which is the best part. Like, it's so much fun. I even had we had a new person on stream the other day. I have him here because it's on Streamlabs where we record. Straight X, he told me about the Armadillo pack. Dude, that shit is so good.
See, I don't even remember that. I don't even know if I saw it or not.
It's one of the upgrades that you can get, or like one of the 3 that you can choose from of your mutations. And it allows you to put a shield in your backpack, and then whenever you roll, you do the shield action, so you're parrying when you roll. So like, if somebody's shooting an arrow at you, you can parry them while rolling, or like if someone's trying to hit you, you could parry them while rolling. And I'm rolling like a motherfucker in this game because
you do that in that game.
Like, you got to do that, and it is just perfect. It is so fucking fun. It's such a good game. I love it. I'll probably be streaming it a lot more just because it's one of those games too that it's like, it's nice to play on Twitch because there's not a lot of people in that subs category as well. So it's like, if somebody wants to Dead Cells
category of the game.
Yeah, just the category of Dead Cells. Like, every time I go live in it, it's like there's like 20 viewers in Dead Cells, and that's it. Like 20 people are watching Dead Cells. So like, as opposed to when we go live and we play Fortnite for like, you know, maybe do it for the new South Park shit coming out or whatever. Yeah. But like, there's like more likely of a chance for people to come in and watch, which is good because like there's less channels streaming it. Yeah. So it works out really nice in that way. So that's why we got the new follower and whatnot, which we appreciate you if you made it over here. But yeah, it's real fun and I'm liking it. I kind of want to play like lesser known game, not even lesser known, but like games like that are not as
not in here's the new right now.
Yeah, like playing the new games, like the people that are gonna get the views, not that it's like all about that, but like the people that are getting the views are the people that are the popular ones on the platform, you know, like
Right.
the burnt peanut dude playing Arc Raiders and like Tim the Tat Man and all those motherfuckers. It's like they're getting the views because people want to watch them. Nobody's scrolling past the hundreds of other people streaming it to get to the very bottom to see us. As
True.
opposed to Dead Cells, where it's like, oh, I want to watch some Dead Cells. Who's streaming Dead Cells? There's like 5 people, and then you have the odds are so much better.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So that's fun. Besides the fact that the game is fun, it's also fun that we have more interactions with people and shit. So that's cool.
100%.
And that's what I've been playing this week. What have you been playing, Ant? Because I heard from Birdie, from your background there, that you might have been playing something not so recent, even though you got a backlog going out the fucking door.
Well, you were talking about, you know, comfort food, and you went back to Cyberpunk. So I want to, first of all, there's a long way, like there's a list of how this started. So you've been playing Dead Cells, and I've been watching you play Dead Cells. So I was like, man, I should play Dead Cells. I should turn that shit back on. I love Dead Cells. I put hours into Dead Cells. Let me play some Dead Cells. So I turned on my Switch because I have it on Switch. Well, I should say I turned on my Switch 2 because that's important to the story. And I'm scrolling through and I find Dead Cells, but then I was like, oh, it's right. I bought Metroid and have not even started that. So I start Metroid. I start it and I get to the opening area. I haven't walked through a door yet. I see one enemy, I shoot him, but then at the same time, like you're playing something handheld and you're watching something at the same time.
Yeah, for sure. That's what I've been doing with Dead Cells a lot. You just 2-screen experience.
With this game, my bad, I'm working. My computer's over here. Again. With this game, it was like, oh, this is a new game and there's story and I probably got to pay attention. So I'll play this when I'm not like distracted by the TV at the same time.
Sure, that makes sense.
So I shut down Metroid and then go back to Dead Cells. But as I'm scrolling back to Dead Cells, I don't know why. For some reason, I'll see the little Mario All-Stars 3D collection. And even with Dead Cells, you gotta focus because there's shit happening all around you, even though that's a game you could definitely play.
Oh yeah, that's what it's actually been my, like, I've been watching a TV show at the same time while watching it, and it's actually pretty good for that.
And I'm like, I look at that and I don't know why, I was like, I haven't played Mario 64 in some time. So I, for some reason, just started 100%ing Mario 64. It's such comfort food and a familiar space that I could play that game probably with one hand. So I'm just like, well, I'm watching TV.
What are you doing with that other hand?
What are we talking about? The fucking goop. The whatever we said earlier.
I was gonna make a TikTok out of that, but I don't know if I can now.
Backshot goop. No, my other hand is on the other side of the Switch.
Playing with that Joy-Con.
You already know. That's what they call me in the bedroom. Joy-Con.
Podcast title: Playing with that Joy-Con, straight gooping.
Straight gooping. It's a long title, but unnecessary.
It's a Fall Out Boy song title.
Yeah. There you go. So I just load up Mario 64 and I'm just sitting there getting every single star from every single stage. And I think I got up from that sitting and I was up to 64 stars, which is
so close to being
half
nice.
the stars in the game.
Jesus.
Playing a game from 1996, a game from
I was this many.
Years ago.
I was this many.
I was 10 in 96. So yeah, I just picked up this 30-year-old game and started running through it because it's such, like you say with it's such comfort food.
Oh yeah.
I don't have to think at all, and it still holds up.
Yeah,
So,
I don't blame you any bit. It's also just funny, you know, because it's like, oh yeah, it's all these new games, my backlog and shit, and then it's just like So I'm gonna go do the thing that I've done already, but like again,
times.
yeah,
A million times.
it's one of those things where like I love it because like I look at my hours in Cyberpunk and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, I have like 500 plus hours in that game, and like even that feels like not a lot to me. Like I could do so much more. I can do more. I swear. But yeah,
I know.
if it's such a fun thing to get back into. But yeah.
And I'm kind of like timing myself. I'm like, how fast can I do this?
Because
I
you
also
speed
started
running.
watching. Yeah, I also started watching Games Done Quick. They got a new season out, so it's a bunch of new games. So I'm like just blowing through Mario 64. Like I haven't played it in a couple days now, but if I were to have sat down with it 2 more days, I'd have been done.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what the hours were, but I'd have been done. But other than that, can you hear that?
Was it a dog or a baby? I couldn't tell.
Up there whining. Anyway, other than that, nothing. I need to play a lot more because, like you said, my backlog is ridiculous with really good games that I'm just not playing.
That's the other thing too. It's like we have a ton of games coming out soon, I believe, as well. If I can double check over on my fantasy league that I started this year, which goddamn, we had an interesting start. If you don't know, every single year for the past 5 years with my friends, I've done a video game fantasy league where you get points based on you know, how games do on like Metacritic and shit like that. And this year we did less games, so I'll give you what I drafted. I was in last place last year because life happened, and also I got fucking screwed. My first round draft pick didn't come out, and then a bunch of my other drafts didn't come out as well. Like I had the Marvel Hydra game with Black Panther and Captain America. I had GTA 6. I can actually go back to it, I think. Like let me look at which ones didn't come out. I also had a bunch of empty slots as well. And then I didn't do my other counter picks, but I didn't do my other counter picks on purpose, because if you don't fill your counter picks, which are like locking someone else into having that game no matter what, like if the game does get like canceled or whatever, like they still have to keep it in their slot. But once I realized I was losing, I left them blank, because you lose 15 points for each blank spot. So I had 2 blank on purpose to lose those. But what else did I have? I had Cairn, the climbing game that was supposed to come out last year. Didn't.
Didn't come out?
Didn't come out.
The demo came out, right?
Demo came out, and then what's it called? It's supposed to come out this year. I was gonna get it again this year, but then fucking Trevor came in with some like random ass big dick energy with like the first week of bids, and like everyone was putting their bids in for like the games we couldn't get. And he took like so many games and used up almost all of his budget that he had just to make sure that he got these games in his like thing. Like he got Marvel's Wolverine, Tokon Fighting Souls, Onimusha, Way of the Sword, Mouse PI for Hire. Cairn took that from me, and Eugenics. He got all of those by outbidding us.
That's a good lineup.
It's good, but out of the $100 budget that we all start with, he only has $17 left for the rest of the year. And it's based on bids, so like you bid X amount for whatever game you want. But personally,
so if new things get announced, he might not have enough to.
He might, but that's the whole thing. It's like he's got to play off of these now, and like I respect the play. I respect it. I saw what he did, and I was like, I see you, good strat. But what I did, since I was last place, I got first pick. I picked Grand Theft Auto 6.
Oh, I was about to say, I hope you didn't pick that, and we'll get into it in the news.
Fuck.
Yeah. Is there anything you can do now? Or is
it's locked in. Somebody locked it in immediately.
Well, spoiler alert on the news. Rockstar's, some shit's going down. They said that game isn't even content complete yet, and it's possible that it could get pushed out of 2026.
So
I was
next
hoping
up,
when you said what his games were that he picked it.
No, I thought it was I was like, they've pushed it back enough that I thought that this was the year. You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, here's the thing. It should have been this year. We'll get into it in the news. But I picked that first and it was locked in. So oopsie poopsie. But number 2, I picked Lego Batman, Legacy of the Dark Knight. And then for my last draft pick, I picked Neo 3.
Okay. All right.
And then I bid on a bunch of those games that Trevor and I bid on Tokon Fighting Souls because you and I played it and had such a good time in the beta. I bid on Onimusha and Mouse PI for Hire because that looks like a lot of fun. And I lost all those, but I did win one. And I got this, and I think it's a sleeper hit because I don't think the people realized how good this was. Avatar Legends, the fighting game.
Oh yeah, that is a sleeper hit because people are actually really raving about that.
They did like a beta for that shit, and I remember seeing what's his name? The guy who was in the trailer at the Game Awards with Lady Dimitrescu, Maximilian. He was in love with this game and how much I saw clips of him talking about it. I'm like, ooh, keep that in the mind. And nobody else bid on this shit besides me. So I'm hoping it's good, because if not, I'm fucked, because GTA 6 might not come out now.
What about nobody picked like Soros?
I think someone else did get Soros. I think let me check. That was the first pick for Pib Extra, John. He picked Soros first. He got Pragmata and Mina the Hollower as well. And I counterpicked Mina the Hollower because out of all of the stuff that we drafted, that was the only one that didn't have like a release date yet. It does say 2026, but like since I was first round draft pick, I was last to do my counter pick, and everyone had counterpicked everything that I wanted to counterpick. I'm like, well, I guess this is the only option for me to counterpick this, just because at least this one doesn't have a date, you know?
Anybody pick Marathon?
I don't believe so. Not yet. I could, let me see. Marathon.
Even with all the news surrounding Marathon and what happened and the drama, for some reason I feel like Marathon is going to surprise people with its like reviews and how well it does and things like that.
It hasn't been bid on yet. I'm gonna put it on my watch list and see if I can wait till it gets closer. And then John, don't bid on the fucking game because I know you listen. But yeah, it was a rough start to this year. Apparently, I thought I did pretty good, but apparently not, according to that. I took the risk for the second year in a row. I'm not even gonna play the fucking game. That's the worst part.
That's not what this is about. You're trying to win this game.
Well, it's funny because like this was Silksong for John like multiple years in a row. Like he was bidding on it and bidding on it and bidding, and it just didn't come out. And now it's me with GTA, but I'm not even gonna fucking play the game when it comes out. Like I don't care about GTA like this.
But it's a hell of a pick, though. I get it. It's still a good pick. It's because no matter when it comes out, it can come out 5 years from now and it's going to do ridiculous numbers. So GTA, I don't know what they're going through, but Rockstar always gets delayed no matter what.
Yeah, I'm thinking about also Super Meat Boy 3D. I think that looks like a fun time.
That does look good. That looks good.
But yeah, that's my draft this year. Maybe next year we'll officially do a Save Before Quitting one, and we'll see if there's any actual interest in it, and get everybody do it.
Definitely be in.
Yeah, we would have to all be able to draft at the same time, though. It would have to be like an event type situation, and we would all have to, whoever's included, be there for the event for the draft. But Anna's been trying to host that for us for years, and I don't think the interest has necessarily been there, but we'll put the feelers out this year, and then since we're going to be hosting a lot more, hopefully we'll get a lot more folks in here, and we can see if there's any people who are interested. Obviously it's free to do it, so fuck it. But yeah, I guess it's time to get to the news, to talk about how GTA 6 might have been the worst first round draft pick for the second year in a row for my game company. Dear Lord Baby Jesus, please let GTA 6 come out this year incorporated.
If all of a sudden everything goes amazingly, it could still come out.
It could happen. That's what they said in Angels in the Outfield.
That is what they said in that movie.
Let's get to the news.
Old movie. News. Some redemption for you.
Some redemption.
The second thing on the side, that just came out. So you might be all right in your fantasy league. But to let the people in on what you're talking about.
Yeah, so earlier in the podcast, we were talking about the video game fantasy league that I'm a part of with my friends. And last year, my number one draft pick was GTA 6. Unfortunately, it was pushed back. And then this year, I was in last place on purpose by not choosing my counter picks to make sure that my score went down even more so that I could run it back. Because that shit's guaranteed points because it's can't get pushed back anymore. You did allude at the time when we recorded that, which you probably have already heard, that there might be some problems with it down the pipeline, which I assume is this left-sided stuff.
The left side is the original.
So this was, when was this? When was the date? I don't know.
What's today's date? The 11th. This is the 10th. So this was like the 8th.
All right. So on the 8th, it was reported that insider Jason Schreier shares new GTA 6 details. So the last he heard of the game was not content complete. He believes it's really hard to say right now if the game will release in November and doesn't think anyone at Rockstar is 100% certain they'll make it. The release date feels a little bit more real than fall 2025 or May 2026 did. Developers are still finalizing missions, adding stuff, and deciding what makes it into the final game. He hopes that they're done with that soon so they can start bug fixing. Rockstar can't settle for anything less than perfection as the stakes are high. The entire stock of Take-Two lives or dies on this game, which is crazy.
Insane.
They would rather let it slip again and then release it in a compromised state. Take-Two's fiscal year ends in late March 2027, so they have a little bit of buffer if they still want to release the game in the same fiscal year. And he says PlayStation is the main platform for the game, and Sony is planning its entire lineup around it, with the release date of November 19th being the official one at the moment. So that was a bit ago, and then this just came out, as you're saying, on January 10th. Update: Tom Henderson is still confident GTA 6 will release this year and clarifies the difference between content ready and content complete. Content ready, the development pipeline and plans are in place, but not everything has been captured or filled in yet. Content complete, all the content has been captured and finalized, which GTA 6 is not yet. Red Dead Redemption 2 wasn't content complete for 4 months before release, as Rockstar was still doing mocap in June 2018. And Arthur Morgan's actor Roger Clark even said that his final day in the booth was 2 months before release. So there's still a chance.
Still hope for you. And for those who don't know, Jason Schreier is a known insider in gaming. Tom Henderson is author at the actual outlet named Insider Gaming. So Tom Henderson's really good. He's a super straight up journalist when it comes to gaming. So he's a reliable source. And Tom Henderson is also another insider. So I don't know. I would lean towards, if what Tom Henderson's saying is correct, and that you can still be content incomplete months before release, then there's still hope for that release date. Jason Schreier, his list of things though seems like
insane, like a ton of stuff.
Like for me, a game as big as GTA, especially this GTA being the biggest, and it hasn't gone into bug fixing stages yet. That's a lot of time for a game that large. Yeah,
I mean, take it from a man who loves a game that had a lot of bugs on release and still loved it when it was buggy as fuck, in Cyberpunk 2077. Sometimes it takes a while to get it right. I feel like GTA has a little bit more riding on it than CD Projekt Red did, obviously, with Cyberpunk 2077. But it's one of those things where it's like, obviously they keep raising the bar, but it's like, I feel like they've almost set themselves up for defeat a little bit, because of what they did with GTA 5 and how it just ran so long and kept just releasing more and more expansions, more online stuff. And it's like you put so much into this game that it almost feels like you need an equivalent of what it is now to come out with GTA 6. Even though that is a super unrealistic like request, you know, like that's insane. It's like a 10-year plus game compared to, obviously this has been worked on for probably around 5 to 10 years most likely, but still it's like that's GTA 5 was like 5 to 10 years prior to it coming out, and then an additional 10 years of continuous working on it. It's like you can't expect this to be up to snuff or like perfect. And like that's one thing that's like also crazy to me. Like we're in this like weird time period where like everything has to be like perfect or it's shit, and I don't understand that. You know, like I don't know how to explain. Like it, I guess like the Stranger Things TV show is probably a good example of it, where it's like a lot of people didn't like the finale, but then there's a lot of people that did, and like things aren't allowed to be mid anymore.
No,
which is
classic or trash.
And it's so weird to me. Like we had a comment on which video was it? It was the Orbitals video from the Game Awards, and it was someone commenting it saying, "I give this game 2 months before nobody talks about it again." And I'm like, I'm looking at this comment in real time. I'm like, what the fuck are you even on about? It's a co-op game. It's not an ongoing series. Like, sure, 2 months is a good amount of time, but also like it's like it'll be talked about for probably like a year or so, most likely. And if it's good, then people will like it. And then literally as I'm looking at it in real time, someone's like, what are you talking about? And replied to them. And I was like, exactly. Like, so at least somewhat, like, it feels very cod brained, you know, it's like it needs to have relevance at all times. Like, shut up.
Everybody is trigger happy now, especially in social media. Everybody has to have like, again, everything has to be amazing or terrible. There's no middle.
Yeah.
But we came up in an era where everything wasn't AAA. There was a B, a C, a D game. Like,
do you remember when they were movie games that came out?
Yes.
There were the games that came out in tandem with movies, and we would like there was the Shrek 2 video game.
Yeah,
like
it wasn't AAA.
Like, was it probably good? Yeah, because Shrek is fucking dope. But it's like, what are we doing? Like, why are we setting these standards so high? Like, I don't understand. Plus, it's one of those things where it's like, we talk about it with the attention spans and shit. It's like, I don't even think the kids today are gonna want to play this. Straight up. Like, there'll probably be a decent population of them that are like, oh yeah, I want GTA 6. Mom, buy me GTA 6, even though it's rated M. But like,
you know why I think they will? Is because GTA is so big now that it transcends gaming. Like GTA, the idea of GTA has been meme-ified in a way where kids will want to play it because it's that popular.
I guess. I'm also in like the mindset though, it's like, when this comes out, do you think that it's going to have like the GTA Online capabilities like day one, or is it just going to be campaign stuff off the rip?
I'm curious about that. I think maybe when GTA 6 comes out, until we hear more, I think GTA 6 is going to come out and that's going to be its own thing. And GTA Online will remain how it is, maybe with some new expansions or new DLC or whatever.
Yeah.
And then I think once this is released and it's kind of off their plate, outside of obviously there'll be patches and stuff.
For sure.
I think they're going to start working on GTA Online 2.0, which will adopt like all the imagery from GTA 6.
Yeah, like almost moving cities, kind of.
Yeah, I think it's going to take a while because that's a lot to implement to an already established thing. Even though it's all in-house with Rockstar, it's still like they're two different beasts almost.
Exactly. That's why it makes me slightly concerned about it too, in the sense of like, not even like the kids need to buy this game, because first of all, they shouldn't be. Hot take, kids shouldn't be buying GTA 6. Wow, first time you heard it here, folks. But like, it's not like they're not gonna buy this and want to play it because they don't play story games. So it's like, that's what it's gonna be when it comes out. It's just going to be a single player experience, and that's not what they do.
But the beauty of GTA is it can be, even if it's not like play with each other immediately,
Yeah,
it's very content
for sure.
Friendly.
I'm not
Like,
saying that none
even if
are
kids
gonna
don't,
play, but it's gonna be definitely less because the
even if
attention
kids don't want
spans.
to play the campaign, they won't. They'll just ride around and do GTA shit.
I guess, yeah. Yeah. Well, here's hoping for my fantasy league that that comes out this year.
Great.
And move on to some anniversaries. What do we got up here? And these are the last story of the news.
Yeah, I learned to end on a good note now.
Yeah.
These are games having major anniversaries in 2026.
Major anniversary?
What?
Major anniversary?
Oh, yes, major anniversary. We salute you.
I watched How I Met Your Mother too many times. Continue.
40th anniversaries. Let me tell you why this is crazy to me. Because for those who don't know, this year is also my 40th anniversary of being alive.
Hell yeah.
So I didn't know I was as old as The Legend of Zelda, Dragon Quest, Metroid, Castlevania, and Icarus. Shout out to you guys, born in 1986, just like me. Born in the late 1900s. I'm here with you.
Hell yeah.
Shout out to my boy Link. We're gonna go get drunk or some shit.
At a reasonable time.
Huh?
You can't be out too late. You got places to be in the morning.
Yeah, my hips start acting up. 35th anniversary, Sonic. Sonic turns 35 this year. 30th anniversary goes to Pokemon, Resident Evil, Crash Bandicoot, Persona, Tomb Raider, and Dead or Alive. Man, I remember when all those started. It was insane to me.
I was this many when all of those started.
Yeah, right? It's crazy.
Yeah.
Shoot. Now you can join the old man combo now. 25th anniversaries go to Onimusha, Animal Crossing, Red Faction, Golden Sun, Devil May Cry, Advance Wars, Pikmin, Halo, and Max Payne. Man,
Yeah, 2001.
Yeah, it's a good time. It's a good year. 20th anniversaries go to Okami, Dead Rising, Saints Row, and Gears of War. That time flew.
They gotta make a new Okami game. That'd be sick.
They are. Remember they put the
They
trailer
are?
on everything.
Where was that? I don't remember that trailer. Fuck.
Yes, that's a thing. They remastered the original and then they teased a brand new one. I think it was the end of was it a direct? I forgot what it was the end of. But yes, Okami's coming back.
Oh yeah, they showed that at the Game Awards 2024. Fuck, man, I completely forgot about that. Time flies. They gotta do it. Well, I was right.
True, you weren't wrong. 10th anniversary goes to, this is our youngest here, Stardew Valley, Overwatch, Dead by Daylight, and No Man's Sky.
I didn't know that they came out the same year.
Shout out to Overwatch getting its second mention in this episode.
I know, right? Overwatch 2 mentions.
Yeah, exactly. Overwatch too many mentions. No Man's Sky. I remember when the hype for that was insane. That was like the original Cyberpunk.
Yeah, and then like none of the stuff that they promised was gonna be in it was in it. Similar to like Cyberpunk, and then they fixed it. Just like Cyberpunk.
Just like Cyberpunk.
It's crazy. It's crazy how some of these. I'm hoping that GTA 6 is really good for me in the league, and it doesn't pull the Cyberpunk in as poopy doopy when it comes out. That'd be pretty bad for me.
No, it won't. It only won't be because it's such. I feel like the game is still going to get the reviews it's going to get, regardless of all of that.
Yeah, I'm hoping.
The name is just too heavy. The name is too strong.
That's valid. Well, those are all the news.
Who's the Dragon Quest? What was one of the Dragon Quest protagonists? Hero? Yeah. Shout out to Link, Hero, Samus, Simon Belmont, and Pit from Kid Icarus. My boys. We gotta all get fucking wasted for our 40th this year. It's going down.
40
the
shots
right there. 40 shots. I'm out at like 4.
That's valid. I got 2 on you. That's about it. I'm a lightweight. I'm a cheap date. Some
All right.
slight controversy, I think, because I've seen some talks on this.
I've not. This is all I've seen. Apparently there was a leak for the upcoming Steam Machine price point. According to a claim, according to a claim shared by Extras Ones on Twitter. I hate saying X. Czech retailer may have accidentally revealed possible pricing for Valve's Steam Machine. The information was reportedly hidden in the source code of a product listing showing a 512 gigabyte model priced around $950 and a 2 terabyte model at around $1,070 before taxes. It's unclear whether these figures represent final prices or internal estimates. So, how are we feeling about that? That's a lot of money.
Yeah.
Which I was kind of like, I didn't think this thing would be that cheap.
I didn't think it would be that cheap either. I saw a lot of people online just being like, well, then just buy a PC as of this point. Yeah. And I kind of agree with that sentiment, because I think when we were first talking about it, the idea was that this would be a good replacement for a PC. Because like, you know, like PCs are expensive, RAM's expensive right now. CPUs are probably going to be making their way up as well because of everything that's happening. It makes sense why it's this much money because of all those things. But at the same time, it sucks because this had a very good opportunity of being like a good alternative to a PC. Yeah. And I don't believe I think it is anymore, especially when you can get a Steam Deck and like operate it that way. Not that you can't do that this way, but it's like a Steam Deck, like you can bring places, you know, and then dock it and it becomes the PC that you need it to be. This is a cube, you know, like you're not bringing a cube with you everywhere with a monitor and a bunch of other shit and peripherals, you know, like if I can have everything right here and then plug it in and then just put peripherals into it when I'm at home, I'd rather that than a box that has to stay exactly where it is, you know? Which then leads you to be like, well, if it's going to be 1,070 for a 2 terabyte model, I might as well just get a pre-built PC for like a couple hundred more, save a little bit more money, and get something that's going to last me 5 to 6 years, and I can get Xbox Game Pass on it, and I can get the Epic Game Store, and I can surf the web and do my email and do like everything like that. And
you can do that on Steam,
I guess, if technically. You know how to use it. Yeah, but it's one of those things where it's like, I don't know, like I would rather, as of that point, just invest in a PC, because it's just, it doesn't, for me, obviously, it doesn't make sense to get this, obviously. Not even your
Steam machine.
Exactly. Like I have a PC that does Steam for me. I have a Steam Deck that does Steam mobily for me. So it's like, I don't need it for any reason. If I didn't have a PC, which is crazy to think about, sure, this would be like a nice option, I guess, if I was just a casual, like I want to play games on Steam situation. But like, I don't know if I mentally could spend $1,070 on a cube like this. I don't think I could do that at all. It's a bit much.
It's a lot of money.
How much is the Steam Deck now too?
400.
Let me go to the best selling top sellers. Oh wow, Arc Raiders is selling more than the Steam Deck now. That's interesting.
I have that, by the way, if you do ever pull that trigger.
I do want to, because apparently it's really fun.
Let me know, y'all. I'll gift it to you on Steam if you're interested.
I won't say no. So the 1 terabyte OLED edition of the Steam Deck is $649. So while it is a terabyte less of storage,
I mean, you can get a SD card for that.
That exactly. And this is able to be docked and brought places. So it's like,
Yeah.
There's a
You're making great
clear,
points.
correct answer here. Like, if this is like the way you're going, if you're like, oh, I want a Steam device, Steam Deck, dock that shit. It becomes this for cheaper.
It's a less powerful version, but yeah.
Sure, it's less powerful, obviously, but at the same time, it's like, what the fuck are you playing that you require like some crazy graphics and shit? Like, I don't think that there's anything like, I mean, I guess like maybe like a Call of Duty if you want to run it on like extra settings or some shit like that, or I don't even fucking know. Like, there's nothing in my brain that's like, I need to run this at peak performance, you know, like,
Yeah.
nothing.
Makes sense.
But yeah, I can't see spending $1,000 when I could spend $649 for something that I can bring places to and travel with if you want to. Like,
You're not lying.
yeah, that's my opinion. What are your thoughts on this? Are you buying the box? You getting all the consoles in your house and lining them up on a wall?
That seems to be what I'm doing. I don't know. I was interested for sure. I expected $700 or $800.
Yeah,
That was the price point. That was the price point that was like, I highly consider it.
mm-hmm.
Like 9 times out of 10, probably yes.
But
Especially
now,
I have a Steam Deck. Now, my wife has a Steam Deck. Trenton likes to play PC games now. It would at least be like, okay, everybody get it. I can make a family Steam account for all of us. Now, people, if you don't want to be on a computer or a Steam Deck, you can like sit in the living room and play your games.
yeah, for sure.
So I guess I have more of a use case for it personally.
But for that price,
that's
though,
a steep price. That's a steep price point. I don't know.
yeah,
They either have to come out and be like, it's not that much. It's only $800.
even
then,
then,
it's like maybe not right away.
yeah, because then it's at that point you got to be like,
my bad, I mean to cut you off, but
No.
it has to be more than the Steam Deck, obviously.
oh,
It
for
has to
sure.
cost more than the highest Steam Deck. If the highest Steam Deck is 600 plus, there's only so many $100 more it could be before
True.
you hit this.
Yeah,
So I feel like we'll be closer to this price point than not if it isn't exactly this.
I could see, like, honestly, I feel like the 512 gigabyte, the 512 gigabyte of the Steam Deck is only $549. I could see them doing $649 to $7 for the 512. That makes sense to me. Like, and I think they'd still be making money too. And then like for the 2 terabyte one, I feel like 9 makes sense. 1,000 is just a little bit too much. Like, you're.
I think it's the sticker shock of it all. Like,
Mhm.
people seeing 4 digits there is like that alone would be like, oh no.
Yeah, it's
Even if it's
too much.
$9.99.99, it'll be like, oh shit, like that's $1,000 after tax.
Yeah, it's a bit too much, and I can't see that being worth it at the end of the day. So, unfortunately, I think it's a pass on me. I'll be looking forward to seeing people making videos about it soon. The Linus Tech Tips video of it at some point.
Oh, of course.
Yeah.
Of course, you already know. And that was the news. Crazy. Wild.
Wild news.
Exciting.
Chris is so excited for this year.
He is. Can't you tell? Look at him. Look at the excitement face on him. Constipated. But
A little bit.
if you enjoy the news, we appreciate you enjoying the news delivered by us. And with that being said, save letter B number 4 quitting on Twitter, Instagram, TikTok, Twitch, and YouTube.
Titty.
Be a part of the Titty Gang. Join the Titty Gang. Follow us on YouTube. If you're just watching us on YouTube right now, just hit the follow button. Like, what the fuck's wrong with you?
Subscribe.
What's wrong with you? You watched it to this point? And
Thank
didn't
you.
Hit it? Hit the button now.
Hit the button. It's down there on this side.
Yeah. However,
It's underneath Ant. It's in his groin. Go click on Ant's groin.
yeah, more goop.
Imagine if that's not the title though. Like there's something crazy I got to put for the news for the title, and we don't do the goop one.
No one's gonna. Everyone's gonna be like, "What the hell is he talking about?"
Oh man.
Yes, join the Titty Gang, all that good stuff. Join the Discord, join the Patreon. Savebeforequitting, all the way spelled out.com. Get yourself some merch. There's a whole bunch of dope ass merch on there. Chris is holding a sticker. I got on the Nerdy Gamer People hat. It's a good time and a good investment. Help us pay for this show. It is tax season. Shit.
No one just got that email.
That.
Yeah.
That's what that's the fun part of owning your own company. Yeah. Save Before Quitting, all the way spelled out at gmail.com. Send us an email if you don't want to leave a comment, if you don't want to join the Discord, which I don't know why you wouldn't want to
join the Discord. It's fun. We bully people in there. Not really though. That's just the Twitch chat. And
like I'm bullying you now to send. If you want to send an email, send it. I don't care what it says. Just send it. Savebeforequitting at gmail.com. Chris, I forget anything?
I think that's everything. I think that's every single thing that we had to cover in this episode. It was a good episode. The start of the new year. Plenty of games to check out this new year. We'll be streaming a lot more as well. Lots of content coming at you. We'll be finishing Resident Evil soon. My light just died. Perfect timing.
Your light is done.
Honestly, it seems like what the case was. Yeah, we got Resident Evil 4. We're going to finish that live on stream. Plenty of more Dead Cell streams because that shit is good. And play Mario on stream, I guess, as of this point.
I guess at this point. I'm either gonna play that or Metroid. It's too many games. I have a million games I can play on stream.
You just gotta hit that go live button. That's all it is at the end of the day. Plenty of shorts, plenty of TikToks, plenty of reels, all that jazz and more. And obviously we'll be coming at you live for most of those. So we'll appreciate you for being there. And then before you goop and explode it.
From Backshots or however.
From B Backshots. Make sure you always save before quitting. We'll see you guys next time. See you. B Backshots, gooping all over the place. It's crazy. Did you like that video?
We know you did.
If so, you can check out this video right here. Or that one right there, which YouTube suggested just for your nerdy gamer person self. Like, comment, and subscribe, and make sure you always
save before quitting.